Alright, bye. Me, RJ. Today, we are going to replace the fuel line and the throttle cable on a Redmax bcz260ts. Alright, first thing you're going to need is the Redmax / still tool. They're the same thing. Okay? Well, not first thing you need. First, you're going to take the filter off here. And I don't know if I replaced that my new filter yet, or is it in that bag? We'll find out. We'll do like 4 pairs in one here. Yep, I did not replace it. Can y'all see what I'm doing there? Yeah, okay. So I got these. I'll put links to these below. Yeah, here's the filter. Here's the pre-filter. And then I have the fuel line and grommet because this thing is leaking now up the ends. Okay, there you go. Oh, stuck in my elbow. That. I bought these from Weingart's. They seem good. I think they're on Amazon. I don't remember, but usually they have what I need. Not awesome. We'll put some Amazon links. Alright, so throttle cable. Let's do that guy first. We are going to take this off right here. Use a needle nose if I can. If not, I'm going to go grab a little wrench. But yeah, a little needle nose. Okay, there you go. So what you got right here is just a little plastic clip that holds the throttle cable in. Use a flat screwdriver, slide it up under here. I know it's not the greatest. Put you down lower here. Ooh, you're gonna fall. Ready? Make sure you can see. We're gonna turn around this way so the light is on our side. Okay. Let's see. See that? Okay. So just plastic little clip here. Gonna take a flat end, pop it off. Your needle nose might be able to do it too, but flat end. There it goes. Okay. It's got a groove that slides in over the cable right here. What you're gonna do now is unscrew this part. You're gonna push this back. Use your screwdriver, whatever. Push this down. Okay, just do that and then hold it. Yeah, but then you got to do this. The cable's got to come back, and it's not. So grab your needle nose, grab the throttle cable, pull it through so it'll come out of there. There's a little clip on the end of it that's, there you go, you're out. Okay, and just pull that out. Okay, and that is right here. See the part? That's what happens is it breaks off over time, as you can see there, see? The cable all breaks. I'm going to keep it as a backup, but I'm tired of it high revving on me, okay? Next thing we gotta do, take this bad boy right here, remove the screws with the still or Redmax tool. See what I'm doing right here? I know we don't got the greatest lighting in here today. The sun's going down, but it's too hot to do it in the middle of the day. Oh yeah, it's little fireworks. Yay. What's all about? Okay. Get that loose. Right, and pop the washer off the back. The littler ones actually separate it. The big ones make it so it's to the back, so it didn't spin. Okay. Doing right here about the trigger. Be careful so the trigger doesn't pop out. That's what you're trying to do. Separate it, figure out which one's still holding it together. there. This guy right here. Alright, so here we go. Here's the throttle cable. I'm going to take the new one, and you are going to pull this through if you can. I had see the side. This side out. Unhook this here. See this cable, bring it up, slip it out. It's gonna fight you a little because it's a tight fit. Been in there so long. Grab your needle nose. There you go. Okay, sit it on the ground like that so you don't lose it. Oh, and I just lost the trigger. We're gonna pull this through. Careful, don't break it. If it broke like mine wasn't fully broke, it was this. It was no longer stay in place, and now it's like, oh, I want to stay in place, but whatever. There goes the new one. You might have to cut it. It might not slide itself through all the way. This plastic, it's pretty toasted. You might have to cut it with a razor knife so that you can fit this all the way through. Pulling through is different than pushing. Sorry for no better editing. I ain't got a helper right now, and I just got to do this and get it done because I need it for tomorrow. So we are going to get a knife. I'm going to cut this real quick. Be right back. Get that. Slowly, I'm going to try these first to see if it'll cut it. I can get in there. It's not gonna. Careful, you got wires in there, you don't want to mess them up. See, I got some Gorilla Glue still stuck in there from when I tried to glue it back together, and it did not hold up that well. Gave me about a week or two, I think. And I was like, nope, I'm done. Alright, well, we're going to try to push this through now. I cut that down past there. Out the other end, that side where we need it. Get the trigger back on the mechanism and get this. Hopefully, don't lose your spring. Trigger in. This. On that hole. This guy's going to come in the back side. We're going to take it and go like this first. Actually, not like that. That one's coming under those other wires. So. Needle nose, push down in there. There you go. Hook that back together like this. Make it slide all the way in there. You get that spring loaded right there in front of that bump. Drop that down. This way your spring works. So the spring wire goes right in front of this little bump right here. You take this and run it right through. In there. This protects the sleeve. The wires fall down here. And right through here. Down just enough that that's not in there. Metal wire part you want right there. The wires in. Okay. Back together. Just like this. This is the wrong side now. I flipped it. Okay, so I'll get it like this. So these metal wires, these are the parts that hold the actual part in place. The middle one, like that. Like that. Get all that part on. Just make sure it stays in the spot if it moves like it did. Mine did. Put that in place. This part. And everything pushed together like that. Spin it the right way. This guy's gonna come up here. That one back in real quick. We can speed. Hold it. Okay, so that's one. This other little guy. Go back in there. What's up, dude? You gonna help? We're almost done. What you doing out here?
Just come out here for a second.
Come out here for a second. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so drop this in here like that. Then you gotta get this hole to line up from behind.
Are you done?
The trigger part, almost done. Okay, same thing with the bigger one. You drop it in that big hole. You drop it in the hole. You then hold this from behind. Little, guys. So this nut you push down in there and hold it in place so it doesn't come out. Okay, and I drop the screw out. I'll take this. Put it back together like that. It's magnetic. What do you mean? What's going on?
I didn't know these.
Can the camera see what I'm doing? Can you tell? Yeah.
Yeah, they can see it.
Okay. All right. Make sure you get this one right. Trigger good. Doesn't fall. Okay. Okay. And before you finally hook that all the way back up, take your throttle cable here. Put it right through this hole, like we did. Show them over here. Can you hold that for him? Kind of make sure it sees it. Can you see what I'm doing?
Hang on.
Can you see it?
Now they can.
Okay. You slip that back in like I was telling you. And then you take this part, since we do not have
They can't see anything in your hand.
Since we do not have the throttle connected like before we used the trigger to do it. You're going to take that. You're going to move it. You have to find the end, which is right there. Okay. Bring that in. Slip. Slow let go. So, while it's still throttled, you have to push it in. Okay, and then fling, catches it. We got the trigger done. Watch this. Alright, all fixed. It's not going to stay on high throttle anymore, and that was because this part breaks apart. I'll show you if you're having the high throttle problem, you can't figure it out. This part, which is now not doing it, which is annoying because I fixed it, but this comes apart while you're working. There you go, see it? Like that, and that's not good. So what you need to do is get some glue, get it under there, and slide that back on. You can save it. My Gorilla Glue didn't work. I did it like twice, and it just kept falling off. So I just bought a new one. This part's $8 at your local auto parts dealer. I'll put an Amazon link too in case you don't got time to go get one. It'll work out good for you. So I'm gonna leave that as far as it goes up there. Try to get it gapped just right. This is the one, the two big screws. These are the ones that actually hold it in so it doesn't spin around. There's a metal clamp that clamps on. Tighten them down. That's what holds the thing from turning, and the other ones hold this thing. The small screws hold it side to side. Two pieces together. Okay? I should have showed you it was high throttle before the video. I forgot. But that's okay. It was like, and it wouldn't stop. It was just fucking going. Okay? So we fixed that. Got this all tightened back up. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's a pretty easy, self-explanatory job. In case you haven't done this kind of stuff before messing with these, just be careful that spring I showed you on the trigger doesn't pop off. If so, how it goes and where it's supposed to go on that little arm. Okay, that's all back together. So we got this. Now we're gonna go for the fun fuel line. Okay, So see how it leaks? It's all wet right here. I can't know if y'all can tell. It's covered wetness right there. Okay. So I'm going to take the needle nose pliers and close my blade up. Cut myself. Close these back up. All right. First things first. We're gonna pull this whole thing out. Flat head first, I guess. Push that in. Pop it up. Very simple. Very simple repair. I'm just going to use the exact same fuel filter I have on there, even though I should replace it. I don't think I have one right now, but it's. Oh, I think I replaced this recently. That's why it's a newer fuel filter. I did. I think I did it when I bought this. So there's the new fuel filter. I just didn't put the whole line system in. So here's the stuff, and the fuel hose I'll put a link to as well. All together, so you don't gotta mess with nothing. You're gonna want to put this through on first, so you don't have to fight it and try to find it. Okay. Take the clip off the other one. Slide it on. Put your fuel line on there. I'm sure this is not the best quality video. It's I like having a cam person, but today I just don't have them. So we're just gonna work with what we got. And I had to do this repair now. I didn't have time to wait for cam person to be ready or whatever. So okay, like that. Drop it in there like that. Get your fuel line off just like that. Pretty simple. There you go. Make sure it's kind of clean a little. Afterwards, you clean it up better. Alright, I'm going to drop this down in here all the way so none of that crud gets in the hole. That's where you need those. When you go to put this in, you usually have to like squish it to get it to fit. It fights. Sometimes get it with just your hands. I'm going to try. Needle nose can help. Or a screwdriver. Needle nose do less poking. There you go. We're in. We're going to slide this guy. There's way too much of the fuel line sticking out there. I'm going to have to cut these down. Good Lord. Give me a nose, see if I can slide it in. Good Lord, that's long. Let's see if we can pull this back out and take a look at it, because it is way too much fuel line right now. Be careful when you're doing this so you don't damage it. Everything you're trying to fix will work. Alright. I just lost that clip. Where's it? Where is it? Okay, I need this clip here for the what do you call it? That is too long. That's just way too long amount of line. So I'm gonna cut some off so it doesn't stick out so far. With the razor knife. I'm gonna cut it. Burn it up there. Oops. Careful with the fuel lines there. Okay, so we're gonna take that. Put this fuel clamp on. Put that on. This fuel line is going to find a way to grab it from the inside and pull it through. Get this screw. Connect that on. I guess I'm going to find a way to get some fuel. It falls in there better because it's you don't want the fuel line all curled up like I got right now. It's all bent. so you won't be getting fuel. So. Fuel line. Almost got it. Just gonna pop it like I was gonna do. Pop it back out. Pull an extra fuel line through so it doesn't pinch. Okay. Okay, don't want to mess it up. Do those pliers again. Take this. Push it back in. And there we go. So we are fixed. We're going to start it up and see how it rolls. Should be good. Okay, ready, watch. There. Fuel, prime, prime, prime. There we go. No more high throttle. It's running. It was running like there all the time. It's very annoying. Running all the time. We're going to take this filter, put it on. We'll put these part numbers in as well. There's numbers on these bags, but I'm not sure if they're the right numbers. So I'm going to put in the link below. See this here? Put that there so the hole goes through it. This bad boy, pop them in place just like this. Put this here. Go over the top. Put the pre-filter. And this is a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6 years old. That's why I use the Redmax. You know, watch, we have the still, and I complain about them. She likes them. We get one of those every year or every other year. This year we didn't have to buy one. We bought one last year and the year before, and they're just so watch this. Still working great. Redmax bcz260ts. Y'all can see right here. I'm gonna take it off so that you can see better. Again, I'm sorry for not being a great video. This one I hopefully got as much as I could, but I'm gonna show you back in. So this bolt and this bolt loosen so this can turn. You could leave it like that and just hold the trimmer the right way, but then it falls down. So I like to move it so I can spin it around. And then these little ones, this one, this one, this one, and this one, hold the two plastic pieces together. And like I said, I showed you how the cable goes into this trigger. Make sure you got it right. And the way it doesn't work, look, that's a safety. Push the button, boom. See? Try to push that in, nothing. That's the thing, okay? There we go, right here, under this part, and hook it in like I showed you, and I'll show you what part went bad. Is that metal clip. Put it back there. It's $8, so why bother gluing it? I just didn't, the other times I didn't have time to go get it. It was afterwards. Actually, I forgot to put this back on. Y'all fell for me. Did y'all fall for me? I forgot to put the protectors, both of them that I showed you. The little white plastic one that keeps the throttle cable in, and this protector right here. That throttle cable plastic piece is laying here on the ground somewhere, so I will have to find it because I kicked it around, and I'll turn it back on, okay? Ready to get done. So this part here is very important. It keeps the throttle cable from going away. This open line goes the cable back to this direction. So you take it and you put it on. I know it's blurry, guys. I don't know why it's... There it goes. Make sure the cable's in the middle. And you push down. Okay, so slide it like that. Let that bit catch. Go around the back side, and then boom. Okay, slide that on. And this is a second protector over that. See, it's got a clip to protect all the metal, all the things so they don't break. The cable, just slide it back on. See, plastic, they're done, nothing. Here is the throttle adjustment cable if your thing is messed up afterwards, and the way that works is when you pull the trigger and it goes back, see the screw hits that? Well, if you're having it dying or spinning too much, you back it off or you tighten it up so that goes, it'll make it hold it like a little more that way. You can make the screw out or you can make it go back more, but mine's good. So we're gonna put this all back together again because I did them and they go too early. Okay, clip this back on. It's a little knob up top that you put on first, like that. Tighten. Oops, I'm gonna pause it again, y'all. All right, that's it. So it's all fixed. $8 cable. I'm not sure what the fuel line stuff was. I'll put the link below where I got it off Amazon. They weren't very much either. So for under 20 bucks, you got a trimmer that you've had for 7 years that you use, 30 hours a week or more, and it's running again. So great trimmers. They work great. I know why she likes the still is because it has a little more torque, but you don't need it half the time. And I don't edge with this. I mean, edge as a trimmer. I don't edge. You don't attach. Or still, we have an attachment. It's an edger attachment that is right there that we put on. If y'all can see it. God, I hate them. The Tanakas. Those are good trimmers. But hope you liked the video. Again, sorry it was kind of blurry, messy. Did not have a cam person. Hopefully I got as good as I can and showed you what I did afterwards. And then how we put this line in. And I had to cut some of that off. It was just too long. You don't want that much primer line. It was sticking out like 2-3 inches under here too. And then fuel line, fuel filter, and then this grommet. And that makes it so when you turn upside down, you got fluid. And mine wasn't horrible, but it was leaking. You could see it was gas all over there. Oops. So yeah, that's it. Put a link below. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you hate the video because it was a little sloppy without help, please like and subscribe anyway. Air a little bit helps during these times. That's it, I think. As always, I'm RJ. Sees the each and every day. Check out some of my other mower repair videos. I got ones that don't look like crap and got helpers. I got some car repair videos, house repair videos, making food and shoving it in my face, whatever you want. All right, there you go. Have a good one.